Hello. This is Michael.
Hello.
This is Jeremy.
Hi.
This is Alfredo.
What's up?
And this is the post show. Welcome. I don't know, I just felt like I'd intro because Michael's on his phone. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Taking care of
That
importance.
was,
Oh, I know. Don't worry.
that was the crispest I think I've ever heard that song. Like there was nothing over it for me. You know, like there wasn't anyone else talking. It wasn't muffled or anything. It was just like crisp and clear. I was like, ooh.
Now you're,
That's
I
that
mean,
song.
you're a musical person, I guess. I don't know what you say. You're musically inclined.
A lyricist?
How did you like that experience? Was it good? How's that sound?
It was good. You know what though? You could really hear like the details of the whistle, if that made any sense. You could hear like because whistling
the
is
depth.
There's mouth in it. You know what I mean?
There's a mouth
There's like other,
involved.
Like parts of a whistle. You can
plosives
really hear
there.
it.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Interesting.
So it's just like, ooh, it was weird.
Now, okay.
Almost like an ASMR thing.
Well, people mention that too in our recordings also. Like, you can tell either direction that people are going or like certain things because we're so used to watching a video, like we can, or just during quarantine when we've been interacting with each other on Discord, we hear certain noises and we know what that person's doing even though we can't see them. So, did you get a visual on this whistler? Does he have a mustache, facial hair? Or
I didn't like him.
Oh,
I
yeah,
didn't
well,
like him. I didn't like
Not
the
a fan.
person.
Whoa.
Yeah, it rubbed me the wrong way.
Whoa, so you like the whistles,
like-
but not the whistler.
Yeah, the whistler gets involved in the theft. I could hear it in the whistles.
Oh, okay.
I was like, that person.
Shit.
well,
they're
he
no
runs
good.
distractions. Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
The one
dude.
whistling over here while they're stealing all the shit. I think.
He
I
stole
think-
a whistle.
What's nice, and it's funny that you kind of bring that up. It's like a segue, but you know, working in studio and like doing Let's Plays and stuff next to each other for so long. It's funny how well that's transitioned to home. Like we miss out on stuff, obviously, not being in the same room as each other when we're doing whatever video game or video or whatever, but specifically like a game where we can't see each other. It's funny that like it's still better in person, but having done it for so long together, it is nice still knowing like my brain defaults to that real life scenario where like I'll be doing something in GTA and I will think out loud like, and if Jeremy were sitting next to me, I would look at him at this moment. You know what I mean? Like you can like, you know what I mean? Like you know those habits and you know those vibes or like, you know, I don't know. It's something that we wouldn't have had, you know, had we started separate. But like those tendencies are so ingrained. There's so much like not looking at each other. It's great to be in the same room because it's like an instant reaction, you can see stuff, but it's like so unnecessary to look at a person when you're talking to them. And I feel like we embody that more than most people, even like at the company when, you know, everybody's doing remote Zoom meetings and this meeting and that meeting. And I feel like, at least for what I'm involved in, when we're doing stuff that's not content related, achievement hunter people are the most likely people to not have their cameras on. Like, because in my brain, if it's a meeting with like our morning meetings, none of us have cameras on because it's so unnecessary.
Yeah.
Because not just, oh, you don't need to see people when you talk to them, but so much of our interactions, we aren't looking at each other. For years, I'm looking at a screen and I'm looking at like Gavin as a creeper, but not actually Gavin. So it's like, I have no need whatsoever, you know, a show like Off Topic or something is different. I want to see the person because it's like the whole thing is conversation based. But like, you know, I'll join other meetings, like the occasional, you know, we'll have like a meeting about Face Jam and there's people outside of that. Every single person has their camera on and I'll be like, oh, I guess I should turn my camera on because everyone else is. But I like that we all have this collective, like, I don't think a year in, I don't think anyone has even remotely suggested that we turn our cameras on when we have our morning meetings.
No.
It's like, I don't need to see you.
Why would
I don't
we
need
do
to
that?
see you. I know exactly what you're doing. I know exactly what's going on here.
Even in this broadcast.
Don't need it.
Like last time we came in, we were physically like with each other. I'm like, this is great. I'm really happy to see everybody. I'm happy to see Monitor Jeremy. You know, it's wonderful.
Yeah, Monitor Jeremy.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's awesome. Yeah. But at the same time, y'all know, but I've always hated like eye contact. I'm not a fan. I have to really work on it. Yeah, this entire show, Alfredo and I have been making eye contact and then looking away.
The thing about it for me
Damn it.
is I've gone backwards where I never had a problem with it, but again, spending so much time talking to people without looking at them, because you're talking into a microphone and you're looking at your screen, I've now developed more so not looking at people when I talk to them, because I'm just so used to it. I do it 5 days a week. You know what I mean? Where like I have to go back and go, oh, human. I should look at the human. I could have a whole conversation with you just looking straight, or I'm busy like checking the chat or looking at a monitor or being like, oh, should I move more into the lighting? And the last thing I need to do is look. I know you're there. I know what you look like, you know?
Look like,
but then like you get back to real life and you realize you're talking to someone for 5 minutes while you're looking in the other direction.
Oh, hell yeah, man.
And the other person's like, fuck you.
Well, added level too, there's the eye contact, and then like I'm just mentioning you, Jeremy, because I know you do this and I do it too. So I resonated with you when I saw it in videos, because we do webcam now. Is on top of that, then you have a reaction where you're not looking at someone. And we get, it's very voice actory, like you get the emotion and the expression and the sound, but your body and your face doesn't do anything. So then that translates when I'm talking to someone, they'll tell a joke, I'm like, ha 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 ha, that was really funny. And they're like, "That did you really think it was funny?" I'm like, no, I did. I just like, you know,
I swear.
I'm conserving energy. I don't need to move my body. Just know I found that humorous. Okay.
Emotion has a face. I like when, you know, going through art school and everything, like, you know, drawing a lot of characters, it is impossible for me to draw something like someone with an emotion and not make the emotion on my face as well. Like, I can't draw someone angry and then not be making like my eyebrows go down, or like if I'm drawing someone sad, like I just have to do it. I can't help. Right. You're like, because you start like making the face, you're drawing it and you're thinking in your head like, all right, but like, so my eyebrows go down when I do this, but like also this kind of comes up a little bit, and like you think about that while you're drawing it. It's just so hard not to make a face while you're drawing. So if someone sees me drawing, I'm just like,
that's awesome.
Jeremy only draws mad characters.
Right.
For some odd reason.
It's so weird.
I draw a lot of superheroes.
He draws a lot of
mad
angry, bald characters for some reason.
I love it. I don't know if you all have ever seen Miles' camera operate, but I love it when he does it, because he kind of does the same thing. He's very focused on the scene and wanting to get the proper shot, but that all just translates to his face. It's the opposite of what I just described. All of those emotions just go to his face. So we had one shot where he was tracking someone, which is moving the camera like this way slowly, and he's moving it, and his face is going through like 60 emotions at once, like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm like, what is happening? Like, that's awesome. I love this.
Really feeling that.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. We got the shot, so I think it worked.
Whoa. That's important. Got the shot.
Got the shot. Now,
damn.
Being in quarantine too, have y'all picked up any other like behaviors being at home in videos?
Not showering.
Yeah, well,
That's a good behavior.
makes
You know
two
what
of
I mean?
us. Yeah. Oh boy.
Just waste of water. You know what I
just
mean?
like throwing
I don't need to
pair of
impress
shorts
anybody.
A lot.
What's up?
Like the same pair of like shorts. Like I'll change my shirt. But, like,
To
my
keep
shorts-
up the illusion.
Yeah, the illusion that like I'm clean.
Right.
But
Like an anime character.
Oh, he's got a different shirt. Everything must be different.
Yeah, I'm like, I'll keep rocking these shorts. Shorts are fine. I put on these shorts, I walk to my chair, and that's where the shorts go. And then I
Yeah.
put the shorts away when I'm done.
Yeah.
Nice. That's good. Monitor Jeremy.
You know what? I continue on the same. I'm one of those introverts that like when life went to just staying inside, not much changed. Because like despite being when I'm with friends, I'm very like loud and stuff like that. But I would never choose to go outside and things like that. So, Kat is the type of person that's always like, hey, let's go out tonight. Let's go do this tonight. Like, oh, should we go doing that? And I'm always like, I mean, what we could do though is not do that. We could order something and just stay in.
But what if we didn't?
Have a beer? Yeah. What if we didn't? And like, so she's definitely trying to come up with habits of like getting us outside and doing stuff like that. But I was like, but other than that, yeah, our routines haven't. Luckily, haven't really changed very much.
Routine-wise, shit's like obviously different because we're in quarantine. But I've noticed like
They
small.
meant like your shit was different.
That's a little different.
Mine is-
That's
It's a
just
little different.
dietary issues.
Is it different?
A little
Yeah,
bit.
food's
After
different.
Rudy's, it will be.
It will be the Rudy's
Oh, the
Pooties.
Rudy's.
Dude, when I get back to Rudy's, it'll be like
Jesus.
the old.
Rudy's
Fuck me up,
Pooties is
Rudy.
great.
So like, it'll be like, dude, after the Rudy's Pooties, it'll be like seeing an old friend.
Boy, I started doing this one weird additional like tick though, and I don't know where it came from.
The vomiting.
No.
What?
Like I'll shake my leg or something. Like everyone does that to try and like stay focused.
Yeah.
But y'all know I type really loud and I
Yeah, you
type
do.
really fast, so it's like. And now if I finish a sentence every single time instinctively, I hit enter and I go out loud. So I'm like. And
Like done.
I can't stop doing it. And I don't know why it
Kinda
started.
like an Iron Man type thing, where you're just like,
Yeah, am I the snapper? Am I the snipper or the snapper? What's happening? Yeah.
here we go. Here we go.
I've always like this isn't new at all. For some reason, I feel like it's most prominent in RPGs. But I've noticed I've been doing it a lot again because I've been playing Dragon Quest. But whenever I do like a really hard like boss battle or like an optional side quest or something like really hard mini game, and I've done this since I was a kid because a lot of role-playing games, especially like a Final Fantasy, they do like victory poses when you win the battle, just a random battle, like they'll swing their fucking sword around. I love doing that shit. So especially if I've got like a
Real life?
webcam or something. Oh, it doesn't matter if people are watching or not. Like I'll do it if people are watching. If I'm like on a stream, I'll also do it by myself. Or like I'll win a fucking battle and I'll just go like, oh, or just literally anything. You know what I mean? Or like,
I thumbs up
Dude,
a
you know what I
lot.
mean?
Yeah, that's fine.
I do it all the time. You know?
That's
Or I'll just
awesome.
be like, oh, what happened? What happened? You died. Oh, you died.
Dude, that just like reminds me of
Fucking
like
love it. It's so stupid.
when I used to play Madden with like my uncles. I had one uncle and that was just really emotive. So every time he'd like give the ball to like the running back and go like left, he'd go.
Yes.
I'm like,
Yep.
yeah, just keep going left. It'll go faster.
Get your whole body into it. Yeah.
The Jeff lean.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh man, that was.
Dude.
Oh, good. Sorry, Jeremy.
Oh, it's the weirdest segue in history, but on the topic of emotive uncles.
Oh, here we go.
The other day I was at my parents' place and like we were there eating food. It was just me, my parents, and my sister having dinner and everything. And then we started playing some board games because my parents are like addicted to Clue and everything. But after a little bit, then we played Sorry. Like the board game Sorry. And
sorry.
we've started doing this thing when we play Sorry because my uncle started doing it like anytime we play with him where the pieces look like little bells.
Yeah.
So you'd always be playing, and if he ever flipped over a Sorry card, he would pick up his piece and go, Sorry. And then he'd fire your piece across the room. So he'd like hit
Jesus.
it with the
Yes.
piece.
Why did I know where this was going? That's awesome.
Whoa.
Ridiculous.
Anytime a Sorry comes up, you're like, I gotta get up and get the piece. Like, you have to go track it down because it's about to go flying across the room.
That's awesome. There's just something about like, I mean, everyone's uncle's different if you have one, but a boisterous uncle is just like, there's something about it. I can't
It's
explain
so
it.
With a
fun,
hearty
yeah.
chuckle.
Yeah. He's bringing the party. He's probably been drinking a little bit, and that's
Scream at me.
fine. You know, it's all good.
Yeah. I've shown a picture of him before actually because he looked like my 7 Days character. I talked about that
Yeah.
a couple of times when we were playing 7 Days. But he's a weirdo in the best way. And one of his favorite pranks to do anytime we'd go on family trips to because we used to drive to like Maine and stay at a beach in Maine every now and again, or like there's some places in New Hampshire we would go. So we would just drive, up there and we go through toll booths and stuff. And he has like super hairy arms, and his favorite thing to do was take his sock and his shoe off and put them on his arm.
What?
And then he would in the car, so he'd be in the passenger seat. He would put his sock and his shoe on his arm because his arm was so hairy that it looked like a leg.
That's
He would
awesome.
lean his chair back and put it on the window. And like, so then we drive up next to people and they'd look over and they'd see him leaning back with what they think is his foot up on the window. And people would like look at him and they'd laugh a little bit. And then he'd just go like, he'd have his foot up there and he'd go.
That's
But but they think his leg is like suspending, and people would fucking freak out. It was his favorite thing to
so
do.
This guy's great. Does he want to be on the show? Yeah. What's he doing?
So weird.
Oh God! Like watching people freak out, I was like crying.
Did you
watching people in
believe
the car,
me?
like,
Did you get baited?
Did you get baited?
What the hell?
Awesome.
And then he,
It's a good one.
goes, sorry, out the window.
Yeah.
And then try and
Sorry.
smash the car.
Yeah.
yeah,
Try and push
yeah.
the car
He's a
away.
character.
Yo,
He's a
the
real
other cars would
character.
always get in an accident.
Yeah, well,
They would always cause accidents every time.
I can't top that. I wish I had a cool story. Now I got to do that.
Yeah.
Did we do that on the way to
that's
Rudy's?
wild.
I'm weird. No,
The
I'm not.
Doolies are a real
My-
group.
my
we
son was
don't. We don't have the hair going here.
Shit, you're right.
Dan, they're blasting us out already.
Well, how do you top that?
Wow. Well, that's true.
You know, I get
that's
it.
a
I get it. Yeah.
Oh, I throw some Rogaine on my
the light.
arms to grow hair.
Oh shit! See how that works?
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
we're pretty bare.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Two bare innocent guys.
just two bare innocent guys.
Well, hang on
Two
now.
bare guys.
I haven't shaved in quite some time, and I'm wearing pants right now. So give me a moment.
But you need an arm. You can't use a real leg.
Right,
true.
you can't bend your
can't,
leg.
no.
on
Yeah,
that.
Then Lindsay starts doing it, just going, ah, just screaming.
Some black
as her
someone.
leg
I
snaps.
got no hair.
All right. Well, hey, you know
coach
what?
was
Just
like-
borrow some.
Hey,
My swim
One
coach
day.
one time was like, hey, you guys need to shave your hair to have less drag. Do it like Alfredo's doing. And I went, I did shave, coach. All right.
Is there that much less drag though?
Yeah.
It's swimming.
Yeah.
Are you talking about like
much?
milliseconds of swimming? Yeah.
Yes.
And I guess if you're talking about
dude.
people like Gavin, where you're like
Right.
Just like
a fucking monster, I guess. You know what I mean?
Like-
Watching
you
a
wear swimmers
Brillo
cap.
pad try to swim through a pool.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Well,
Yeah.
Anyway.
thus we've come to a close. Sorry.
Sorry.
We'll see you next week. Will Gabu be back? Alfredo says no, but watch anyway, just in case. Don't kill the views.
She's good for now.
Yeah, I mean,
Who knows?
we'll find a way.
I mean, I might-
Maybe we get Gabu on the TV next time.
Oh.
Not my home.
You're out of here.
Bye,
Yeah.
Jeremy.
I was gonna wheel you off, but you're plugged in, so I won't. I won't do that.
Unplug him.
But oh yeah, good call. Is that okay?
Unplug him.
The lights are coming up.
It's over there.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if it fed through all the way or not.
Does it feed through?
Yep, sure does.
Well-
So I'm not touching it.
The lights.
What? Full pull? Okay. Bye, Jeremy.
No!
Wow, she's the sniffer.
Lindsay was the villain all along, you bastard.
Oh, we all knew.
But you're still taking us to Rudy's, right?
Yeah.
Please.
Hey!
It wasn't all bad. All right, well, just gonna cover my arms because there's no hair on them. I don't want people to see. Just there's hair under these arms. On top of these arms. There's hair under these hands.
You should get that looked at.
Who's speaking?
He's still alive. Lindsay
dark.
finished the job. I'm going bye.
So quiet.
Say goodbye.